All right, daily note session for December 11th, 2024. You had a huge day today where price opened right here next to this BISI and just expanded to the upside. While today was pretty much the core CPI news. So 8:30 news driver just pushed price up. I'm gonna remove this. And what is this? I don't even know. Oh, that's just right now's price action right here because the market is open now. So this is the Asian session now. We're at a new all-time high. So right there, this was pretty much tagged easily, which was Monday's high. Got smoked. And let me just put that there. Let me add some color to that. -2. Well, so they smoked that, and price is just pretty much up here now, just hanging out. Who knows how much higher this is going to be. The March contract is a little bit higher than this current contract right now. So those are signs that we are probably going to continue in a bullish trend as of right now. These lows right here, this swing low right here needs to be broken in order for us to even start worrying about these areas down here. Right now, it's just too much as far as like to assume that we're gonna go down here because we're super bullish. So kind of just have to like chill. Let's see what's going on a 4. So this is the new all-time high. I just want to label that there. Boom, there's that Monday high right there, smoked it. And this was, from 6 a.m. Like I said, it tapped down here because it was pretty much just consolidating. And then boom, just Wednesday was just a crazy price action. I don't need to write any notes. It's very simple. It reacted from the daily time frame, SIBI, and then just pushed up. And if we measure from here, upper quad pushed to the upside. Let's go down to a 1 hour just to take a peek at what that looks like. We get rid of this. We don't need that. Here's what it looks like. Tuesday, price came down here at 3 p.m. Failed to take out these lows. Hit the mid gap, the midpoint of that daily time frame, then just consolidated overnight, 2 a.m. and then obviously 8 a.m. is when price just started to explode to the upside, to tag this high, and this high, and create the new all-time high up here up top. Oh, no, was that the 4 hour? Oh, this is the 4 hour. Yeah, I jumped straight to the. So there's that volume imbalance on the higher time frame as well. Very simple. We don't need to overcomplicate this. Let's just take a picture of that. Drop down to a 15. Make it look good. So here's what it is. You see? Overnight session, just tons of consolidation as it is doing right now. So this consolidation, kind of have to wait because it's PPI tomorrow. We got PPI at 8:30. So I'm gonna have to see if this is gonna come back down and attack these areas down here, which I like. I like this area down here, but again, we just need further information to see what's gonna potentially happen, in the morning session, because right now it is 11 p.m. December 11th, 2024. So boom, from here I'm gonna just go to the 5 real quick, and then I'm gonna jump to my working chart. See, consolidating, pretty much the same signs as over here. A little imbalance right there. So let me see, where is it? Over here, boom. Let's make this the price pushes up, continues to push up. Right here, works this wick right here. All bodies are actually closing underneath consequent encroachment of this wick, which push price higher. What time was this? Leading into the 11 a.m. hour. So boom, right now from here, I'm going to go to this chart. I don't need to go too crazy here. 15. So here's pretty much like the working chart. So it ran through the first fair value gaps, ran through this 15-minute imbalance, ran through this new week opening gap. So it was pretty much the pull for price was the new week opening gap from this actual week is where price was drawn up to. There's that first fair value gap. This was just there for me to be aware that there was news coming. There's price above the midnight open, also above the 8:30 open. So it was just pretty clear that this high right here was the target. I just, I was trying to go short. I did. I caught a small little win, left it alone, just because I'm like, all right, they're not gonna pretty much bring this back down to do any damage on whoever was in profit. So discipline, and I left it alone. I just want to show this with the regular trading and remove all the drawings, because I assumed that they were going to come back and try to fill this in, which clearly did not happen. Let's put the drawings back. See the opening range gap right there, and there's a high right there. It's amazing how with the regular trading hours you're not allowed to see that, and here's what it looks like with the electronic trading hours. Take a picture of this. I just want to have that there. Boom. I'm going to drop down to a 1 minute. Scrunch this up. We'll get away from here. So this is where I was working. Yeah, I was working in this area. I think I don't recall. I have that session recorded for my vault trades. So you see, I assumed that we're going to come down at least to the midpoint, but clearly that was not in the plans for today. Those highs and the new week opening gap was the actual draw. Price just came back down to the first fair value gap and then pushed up. So I mean, it is what it is. You live and learn from those experiences of seeing these signatures and stuff like that, but you're not going to always get it right, and that's perfectly fine. You don't want to beat yourself up for that. You need to have discipline. See that right there? Once it came here, I was watching this, and that was at what, like 11 a.m. I assumed that they were going to tag this and then bring it down, but nah. I was trying to get a limit order here to go short. I canceled it, and that was cool. I believe my trade was somewhere in this area here after the macro. Yeah, after the 950 to 1010 macro. So that's pretty much it for me. I don't really need to dive in deeper. Me personally, I just like to wait for more signs, for specific signatures to be shown before I take a trade. And I'll be honest, right here where we currently are, I don't like to engage price, just because when this was all happening and it tagged this high here, I didn't know what it was aiming for, and I didn't, I know you can do standard deviations or whatever to see how high it can potentially go, but that's just not, that was not an interest for me. I assumed we're gonna come down here. Assumed, but then I made a decision like, nah, they're not gonna do that. So that's it for December 11th, 2024. It's pretty much logged again. Price came down here yesterday in the afternoon session, consolidated. Then in the 8 a.m. session, price was pulled up to this new week opening gap to tag the old all-time high, as the new all-time high is currently up here. And that's pretty much it. Markets are showing signs of strength and bullishness, and just move with caution. That's it for me. Take care. Peace.